Me! Hello. Alright. Current moment, I'm just waiting for Void. My favorite Kiryu moment is when he turns into a cat. Chat, what do they mean by that? Kiryu, Mr. Fresh. I see. I think it's bondage time. Oh, I didn't realize they were gonna stay in their fucking...
Yo, T-chan, how's it going?
Oh, I was doing the...
It's going.
Void.
Can we talk, Ichiban?
Yeah. What's up?
I did not realize they were gonna stay in their
Seriously,
fucking job
what's the matter?
outfits.
You're not looking too good.
Well, it's about Gramps. I suddenly lost contact with him.
Wait, your Gramps? The same old man working for the Fujinomiya family? What happened?
He's not answering my calls, and the GPS on his smartwatch was switched off. That's never happened before.
Oh, shit. You think maybe he keeled over in his room? Like a seizure or something?
Helpful, Ichiban.
No, unlikely. When I contacted the hotel he's staying at, I asked if one of the employees could check up on him. There was nothing off about the room. They didn't find anyone there either.
Huh? What?
Which means...
Which means Gramps probably tried looking for me and ran into trouble. Remember how he was worried about those rumors about me heading to District 5?
Right, he got all that from Jeff, the taco truck guy.
Jeff moment.
Your Gramps is buddies with him, right?
Thought you were gonna go
you
eat
got
and
it.
chill out tonight.
Wait a second.
Nah.
Jeff might know where he'd be.
Who needs that?
That's what I figured too.
Come on, let's book it. You'll feel way better knowing your Gramps is safe and sound, yeah?
Sorry, Ichiban. I keep dragging you into my mess.
We can talk later. Let's hurry.
Here, things are a little dark right now. Let me... Is that a little better?
And there's Jeff's truck.
Not
Your
really.
Gramps had tacos for lunch every day, right?
Well, not every day, but enough to become a friend and not just a regular for sure.
That's nice. There we go. Can we
Yo,
subject
Jeff.
this guy to the
Remember
horrors?
me?
See if my man.
Yep, and the girl with you too. You guys shook up District 5 real good, huh?
Who, us? Maybe we did, I don't know. Anyway, we got something to ask you.
Oh, let me guess. You're looking for another person, right?
Dude, creepy. How'd you even know?
A lot of folks been asking around lately. You're not the only ones looking for someone. See, he been poking around too.
Huh?
Oh shit, it's Gramps.
Hold up. Chichan, isn't that old man?
Gramps?
We finally meet again, milady.
So wait,
It was a ploy.
Why's
He's
he here?
deceived us.
No matter how many times I requested we meet, Chitose-sama refused to visit me. That was why I had to devise a scheme of my own.
A scheme?
Yes, one where the elderly butler suddenly cannot be contacted, and his smartwatch turned off.
Play Minecraft with
In
the, I
that
thought you weren't
situation,
streaming.
what would
Oh.
milady think? How would she act?
I see.
As your butler, I ought to know at least that much. And sure enough, you made your way
I
here.
did not realize
For
that.
my sake.
So, you're telling me you've been here waiting for me this entire time?
For as long as I could. Whenever I couldn't be here, Jeff would try to pinpoint your whereabouts.
Him of all people? But why?
Who'd let an old man like him worry himself sick? Besides, the two of us are brothers for life. Every single time he stops by, he actually compliments my tacos. So I figure I'd lend him a hand, help him look for this rascal of a young lady he's soft for. And if you folks happen to show up here, I got some help to, make sure you stick around.
Oh, hold up. Why do they look ready to throw down?
These guys are really fond of this old man, too. He loves tacos and pays well. Plus, he might be pushing 80, but he's damn strong.
Jeff here told me
We're not gonna
interesting.
beat up the old man, are we?
Japanese man with shrub-like hair was desperately chasing.
Not gonna
after
beat up
a
Gramps.
lady. That would be you, I presume.
What? Yes, but... well, look. The two of us are buddies now.
You cretin who dare swindle the Fujinomiya heiress. I will have you apologize on your knees after due punishment.
Better not take him lightly. That old man's tough as nails. I mean, my friends here are like infants compared to him. Hell, he even sent a bear flying back in the day.
No way, Saejima.
Actually believe that story?
Yep, no reason to doubt him.
Wait, that's not important right now. Gramps, sir, I'm not here to fight you. I'm sure this is all a big misunderstanding.
Right, it has to be. I mean, Ichiban's my friend. Please, just calm down.
With all due respect, milady, I am quite concerned about you.
I mean, look at you. You're dressed like Scorpion from Mortal Kombat. What's up with that?
Your friend is inconceivable. This may get
Clearly, he's turned you into the worst kind of person. A gamer.
Gramps!
I didn't realize that it was gonna, fucking keep the costumes on during the bonding events. The drink links.
But do allow me to give you another demonstration.
Chichon, he's kind of different from what I expected. I thought you said he was modest and kind.
Our meeting is most unfortunate, but when I see my lady in danger, I vowed to bring hell's fury upon your head.
Go get him, old man. I'm rooting for you. Kick his shrubby ass.
Ichiban v Gramps. Let's go.
You numbskull.
Right,
Ruffians.
time to throw down.
Couldn't even bother to have a unique Gramps title card.
Prepare yourself. No stain, no pain.
Sorry, Gramps, I have to scrub you now.
It looks brand new.
Holy fuck. Sorry, Gramps, goddamn.
Give it your best shot.
Customizable characters during important cutscenes. Hell yeah! Bro went up against an old man and got surprised when he wrecked. Well, they were hyping him up, bro. That was funny. GG easy. Sorry, Grandpa, it's bath time.
Alright, who's next?
Chichon works in hospice. Canon.
How could this have happened? To think I'd fall like this.
I mean, you're 80.
You alright, sir? Not gonna lie, you were damn strong.
Yeah, I mean, you had like 1,500 hit
Damn,
points.
please
That was
don't
kind of
push yourself
crazy, I'll
any
be real.
harder. You're not young anymore. Don't worry about me either.
Well done. It seems you've retained what I taught you. In fact, your skills have greatly improved. Seeing that puts my mind at ease.
Excuse me, Gramps. Sir, I'm not trying to do Chitose.
Life or bath for Gramps.
We've gone through a lot together. She's even been lending me a hand. I wouldn't try anything. I swear.
see. Then in that case, would you please remove yourself from Milady's side immediately?
Well, you see...
I'm sorry, Gramps, but I can't do that. You see, I betrayed Ichiban and his friends before, and gave them so much trouble. I have to make up for what I did, in any way I can. I'm the one who begged them to let me stay with them.
It's true.
Chitose-sama, what exactly have
My
you
favorite
been doing
Kiryu
here
moment
for
was
a
when he
while?
saw Majima dressed as a fucking
Well,
hostess and went along with the
A
gag the
lot
whole
of things happened,
time.
but,
Real.
long story short, I'm more or less trying to leave the nest.
The nest? Meaning the Fujinomiya family?
Yeah. I can't tell them about a lot of things I've done. Or even you, Gramps. I'm sorry.
Is that right? Well then, I am very glad to hear you say so.
My favorite Kiryu moment was probably
The days
Yakuza
we spent
5.
supporting you, Milady,
beating up.
have
It's,
finally
you know,
come
it's
to
one of
fruition.
those fights where he's beating up like 80
Education
guys.
is intended to
He
teach
goes up to
the
this
child
one
independence.
dude, and like,
Doing so, they will be able to
dude's
choose
like
their own path.
cowering.
Of course.
He's like,
The fact you will no
they say
longer
Kiryu doesn't kill!
immensely.
Kiryu's like, who
I
told
really
you
am
that?
sorry for worrying you so much. And thank you for everything.
I'm afraid your words are wasted on me. I humbly request for you to please tell your father that instead. He's been beside himself with worry, Chitose-sama.
My family and me, we're just accessories. We only exist to make my dad look good. Nothing but props to show the crowd that a successful exec can have a happy family. You've seen it yourself, haven't you?
Are you perhaps referring to the family photos? The ones taken by an intimidating number of professionals? I do recall how you often complained that it felt like a set for some commercial.
He'd always demand fixes to those photos. In fact, he's like that with pretty much everything he does. The Fujinomiya name comes first and foremost. Everything else can come second, third, whatever. He's willing to edit and fabricate anything, all so he can look better. Isn't that right? That's why the...
Chi-chan?
That is why the Tatara channel uploaded that video, to expose the Fujinomiya group. Your father recently told me that he has his suspicions regarding this Tatara's identity. It is likely an insider, one who knows the
What?
Fujinomiya group
That's
well,
crazy.
and one who has expressed hostility towards him and the company itself.
Oh, I wonder who that could be.
Watching this after seeing that, I
He
think is
said
very...
if such a person happened to be this Tatara, then that expose might very well be his just desserts.
My dad said all that? He actually blamed himself?
Only when he was reflecting on how he could have possibly antagonized Tatara did he realize that. And ever since then, I could see that he has been quite sullen about it. Of course, the blow dealt to the group may have played a part in it, but I certainly doubt that was the only factor.
But, Gramps, why are you telling me all this?
Love that Jeff is just there.
Indeed. Why
So
am
real.
I?
Dude, he's
Perhaps
trying
there
to
was
he's
no
trying
reason
to
inform you.
mentally plan out how he can sell tacos to the
However,
Fujinomiya
allow
group,
me to say
like
this.
on the reg.
I believe you and your
Free
father
business.
still have a chance to talk things out. If the both of you continue to build up your walls, then you may lose the opportunity to conquer them.
Yeah, guess so.
I only wished to speak with you face to face so that I could tell you that myself.
Okay, so
Anything
you
to
decided
expand
to
his
give me
taco
another
empire.
lesson in self-defense
Dude, if
while
Jeff isn't a playable character in Yakuza 9, I don't wanna play it.
Something on my face?
I may not know who you are. However, The moment we clashed, I could discern that you are not one for deception.
Bro really said, "You're a terrible fucking liar, bro."
So please, look after Milady in my stead.
You got it, sir. You can count on me.
Much obliged. Furthermore, there is something I must
Coke
clear up
at
with you.
themselves when
In my
they
younger years, I did, in
don't
fact,
win
lift up
a
and
social
throw a
deduction
bear.
Jackbox game.
Do not underestimate me.
Well, I'll be damned. My bad.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to throw you under the bus like that, Coke.
The two of you, take care now.
Dude, are all Japanese samurai just like him? I would believe it if you told me.
I don't know. I've never met a samurai before.
Come on, brother, would he kill you to play along?
Just talk about his day friend on live television.
Sorry, Ichiban,
Hey,
for dragging
yeah.
you into even more trouble.
No worries. All that matters is that your Gramps is okay. But man, was he lively! I can't believe he's that strong at that age.
Well, he is a Fujinomiya butler. Makes me proud to hear you sing his praises.
You're finally starting to smile a bit more, Chi-chan.
Huh?
Well, you weren't in a good place before, were you? Always feeling like you weren't good enough.
Well, yeah. I mean, I was AG
All that
spy
matters
this
is
whole
that your
time.
Gramps is okay after we
Everyone
gave
said
him
they
a scrub
forgave me.
down.
I still feel like I've got to own up to everything I've done.
I'm pretty sure I told you something like this before, but you don't have to be so negative all the time. You got the best of the best in your corner.
Guess you're right, Ichiban.
Yeah? You hear that, guys?
Cheeto's wearing a mask, how the fuck can you tell she's smiling?
Now, don't go keeping some crucial info from the rest of us.
Ichiban casually reveals he has X-ray hacks on.
What the heck? You guys are all ready to clink glasses?
Well, then you can count me in too.
Hey, who invited you to the party?
It's all good, man. The more the merrier, right?
Oh, yeah, fine. Should have figured.
Hey, now you're catching on.
That's how he found the
All
sewer
right. Fast
grenade.
learner, aren't ya?
If I can let my guard down, you can too, Chitose-san. You've been doing great.
Well, thank you very much.
Anyway, you guys ready? Cheers!
Yeah.
Cheers.
Thanks, Ichiban.
Don't mention it.
Fuck, I'm trying to remember what the ice balls are called. The drinks with the ice balls. They've got a name for them. Hold on, give me a second. I'm gonna grab the thing. Connect my headset. I don't know why I said that. You guys can't hear that. Okie dokie. I think it's Kiryu time. Do I have anything to say to you?
Hi.
Another favorite Kiryu moment is when he meets a trans woman and immediately is supportive of her. Straight up trans ally, and we love him for that. Hell yeah! Ultra based Kiryu.
Oh,
Thanks.
That.
okay.
Sayonara. I don't remember what game it was, but I've watched that clip more than I care to admit. I want to say it was Kiwami. It was either Kiwami or Kiwami 2. Actually, it could have been maybe 5. I don't know. He's been in all the games. It's hard to remember.
Like eye drops from 2 stories up. That'd be from about here, right?
Come on, that's just a way of saying something's not gonna happen.
With no wind, I think it could be done.
Kiryu-san, seriously?
How high up is the second floor? 3 meters or so?
Doesn't that sound
Catboy.
You seem confident in your eye drop catching skills, Kiryu-san.
Put me to the test. Nanba, how's your eye drop accuracy?
Huh? We're doing this?
So, Kiryu-san just stands on the ground floor with his eyes open?
Damn it, Nanba, how'd you end up with the fun part? We could beat them at this. Go downstairs and hold your
Yes,
eye
huh?
open.
Please, no.
What's up, goat? Alright, how do I change? Guy. I don't remember. We'll figure it out.
Ready?
I could bond link with people, but we'd be here for like an hour.
Nanba, can you still do the back hip circle?
Huh? Are you calling me out?
Just looking at the high bars. They say you can't do it after a certain age.
I can still do it. The giant swing, too.
You're a freak of nature, though. You belong in an acrobatics troupe.
I could still do it too. I'm pretty good at gymnastics.
Really? Can we get a demonstration?
Definitely not in this skirt.
What's this? Do I detect a harassment case?
What? No, I was just curious if she could.
I'm kidding. Just an old habit from managing personnel.
Is that what you call it?
Times we live in. It's best to consider your words before you speak.
Anyway, Nanba, you never answered. Can you still back hip circle?
I don't know. Maybe I'll come back to the park alone at night and see.
Then you'd just get carted away for being a weirdo.
Oh, this world's completely inhospitable.
Nanba, another victim of the liberal cancel culture. How you been? I've been pretty good. You? Here, I gotta go to fucking... I actually don't know where. Aloha something. Where's the closest one? That one. Sunny, my beloved. So true.
Let's give this a try.
Yeah!
Maybe this is right. Maybe it's time I change styles.
That's here, I'm alright, I think. It's bucket list time. There's a feature in this game called the bucket list. So that is what I'm going to be doing. And we'll start up here. Who's this guy? There was a mobile circus that stopped here a while back. Lots of fun. Hope it returns. Checked online. Looks like they're touring Obihiro right now. It'll be a while until they're back in Yokohama. You know what's really funny? I was just about to mention that circus. I was going to say, hey, guys, you know what was just around here? In fact, I believe
Not a scratch.
it was right here. Let me check. I do believe it. Get out of here, man. I'm reminiscing this right here. LMAO is where
Let's go. Try to block this.
Oh, tough stain. There we go. Sparkling clean.
Yeah, was.
Come on. You're weak.
Nothing personal.
Wanna play?
No begging for mercy now.
Watch this.
It's time.
Cool.
Kiryu ain't doing so hot there.
Break yourself.
You're going to regret this.
Been hounding Stellar to play the bucket list for ages, but lately asked him to play it a couple of times. My mind went elsewhere. I knew you had a backlog and a lifelong dream to one day catch up with Apollo Creeds and the Pokemans. You're really enthused about finishing Yakuza. Still got the guy with the shotgun finisher? I do believe so. Namba's like, if Beetlejuice was... Okay.
Oh, tough stains are just the worst. There we go. Sparkling clean.
Follow my lead.
What an eyesore.
Ready for the knockout?
You ain't going nowhere.
I have to figure out if there's a weapon I can equip for the dragon at Dojima. Because if not, like, god damn, that's rough. Kiryu sounds like if Bruce Wayne wasn't a dumb bitch.
I'm on a roll. Let's go.
Wasted my
I
time.
have serious beef with Bruce Wayne. Do you know?
And that's the
Warmed
end
up
of it.
yet.
Doing better than I thought.
Moving up in the world.
Think I'm getting stronger.
Alright. Kiryu. Why are you only able to equip that? What's up with that, bud? Give me a sec. I gotta Google this. Kiryu, Dragon of Dojima style, Yakuza 8, low damage. I don't get it. Everybody is saying that it's the best one, but it's not. His attack scales with the level, the same shit happened with the first Ichiban class before unlocking Hero class. Huh. I guess it gets better. Somehow. Let's see if I have anything that, like, ups his attack, maybe. Champion's ring, we'll take that. But yeah, this is where Yeah originated from. This area right here. There was a crane with a monkey in it. This is quite the stage I bet they used to put on shows. With this much space, I wonder if it's possible to build a ring here. The only dragon mask! Hell yeah!
That's nostalgic.
This much space, I wonder if someone could do a live-action rendition of 24 Hours Cinderella here. Likely. Gonna do a little scoot around here, avoid the bad guys. Try. Guess there's more over there. Damn it.
Hey, this truck sells vegetables.
Yeah, they do.
Goobass friend who's refusing to get into Yakuza has finally started watching Yakuza 0. Nice.
So, they're fresh?
That's part of it. For example, check out the asparagus. Closed tips, all nearly identical. Or see, the daikon are hefty but don't have too many pores. Stuff like that.
I get it. Makes sense you'd notice that as a chef.
I admit, I meticulously evaluate all my produce. But they're used to me here.
I bet any shop would feel honored to serve such a passionate customer.
That's not sarcasm, is it?
Things are going well.
Sharp eye for fresh vegetables. Koke and Zhao should do some cooking sometime.
Big ship. Must be nice to take a leisure cruise.
Ugh, I've always wanted to throw streamers off the side as you pull away.
I think I've seen that. So it's the people on the boat that toss them?
Yeah. It symbolizes the last handshake you're sharing with those on shore.
He's also enjoying Majima, as
Isn't
all
that
do.
a beautiful thought? It's actually kind of romantic.
Is it, Henry you're talking about?
Oh yeah? I didn't know that. Any tips?
Hold the end of the tape with your non-dominant hand, pinching gently. Then quickly extend your middle and index fingers to throw it. Oh, you'll get a nicer arc if you angle it up a bit, too.
How about that? I guess everything has room for expertise.
You go on a lot of cruises, Nanchan?
No, not a once.
Huh?
But I've practiced the streamer throwing. They're a lot cheaper than a
Show him the one you haven't met yet. Gotcha.
So now,
Trying to drag
I'm just
Henry
a
into
man who
faith. That's
knows
right,
how to
that's
throw
right.
I'm not sure what to say.
You'll be able to use those talents one day, Nanba. Yakuza 9, I believe in you.
You can run me through that streamer tutorial again, then. I couldn't follow it. Sound good, Anamba-sensei?
All right. But I don't go easy on my
You're also
students.
legally obligated to use a date
nothing
at
to
some
look
point.
forward
Oh yeah, that's part of it. Miraika Maritime Museum. vlogs always make me think of Onamichi. Yeah, we're gonna see the big boat? Like, call me. Oh no, it's not gonna show us the big boat. It's where I was officially declared dead. I always think of Kamurocho with my hometown. I think my life would come to an end elsewhere.
Feels like just yesterday.
Please rest in peace.
This area's packed with fishermen today.
Speaking of, Jungi goes fishing every once in a while.
Oh, really?
Feels like just yesterday when I fucking died.
No,
Real?
fishing holes are his go-to spot. He's generally a man of few words, but he gets really talkative while fishing. It's like the floodgates open up when his line goes out. He shares a hidden side of himself. He usually doesn't catch much, but I always feel like I've reeled in some big insights.
It's possible that the fishing pond is his space to just let go.
Do you like fishing? Why don't we go together sometime, Kiryu-san?
Sounds like you'll have me spilling my whole life story before I know it.
That's the plan.
All right. I've really gotten to know them.
Bingo. Speaking of, I should probably do the Date bit sooner than later so I can let them cycle through. Rope them into watching Cellrock. Doesn't matter if they don't have a clue what's going on in the game. I'm sure the writers don't either. They just do drugs and discover the mad subplots they approved. Hell yeah. Yakuza moment. You trust me, believe I've tried to get my friend to watch Cellrock. He's just a little shit whenever I get him into stuff. Then again, I do the same to him. It's like Tom and Jerry for us trying to get each other to do stuff. True. Alright, Date.
So, let's catch up. For the record,
By the way, how's my
I'm
mic
back in
audio?
Okinawa by now. Saw him off at the airport personally. Bought him enough tchotchkes to fill a duffel bag. That cabaret fight shouldn't sour his memories of the city.
Sounds great. Awesome.
Taichi's lucky to have you looking out. Thank you, Date-san.
Hang on. Too early to start thanking me.
Getting a little quiet.
We need to talk about what's next.
Hmm?
Come on. Taichi's far from the only one you've shut out. You've been
Weirdo
dead to the
noise
world.
around the
How
park,
many years?
eavesdropping on random people's conversations and marking them on a bingo sheet. Just ran. There's
Nothing's
pals.
supposed to be. Dead men don't keep in touch. The Daidoji faction made that clear. They only back me as long as I stick to the shadows.
Then what happens now? There's video evidence of Kazuma Kiryu still walking the earth. Force majeure, as the French call it, out of our hands. Daidoji say anything about that yet?
No, nothing so far.
As I thought, they're not omnipotent anyway. Not half as much as they were.
What are you trying to say, Date-san?
Only that, the way I see it, the Daidoji faction has reason to loosen your leash a bit. If circumstances align for a near miss or two with old friends, they'll likely be too occupied to care.
Maybe. But you're forgetting. I keep my promises, whether I'm forced to or not.
Oh, I'm well aware. But seeing Taichi didn't make you break your word, did it? You keep your distance, they never know you're there. I'm sure the Daidoji won't raise a stink.
And if I were one of them, I'd be none too happy.
Bloody hell. Does that backbone of yours ever bend? How about this, then? You know what Kamurocho's like these days.
Kamurocho?
With Jojo and Omi put to pasture,
Bill,
the Yakuza are just
that's
a
not
minute.
how it's pronounced.
Petty criminals filled that gap. Better or worse, they're too insignificant to pin down. Cops have nothing to hold on to with them.
I get it. So what?
Some Kamurocho folk think it's worse than ever. Reminds me, Akiyama...
Akiyama mentioned!
Akiyama.
I miss Akiyama.
You can't find him? Date-san, when was the last time you two spoke?
Just after the dissolution, I suppose. He caught when Kazuma Kiryu might have had a hand in it. Akiyama went hunting for anything he could find, but came back with nothing more than rumors. He rang me up late one night during his investigations.
Hey?
I've tried calling him since, but there's never an answer. He might have finally left town.
What? So he just disappeared? Do you even know if he's alive?
Maybe spoils the bucket
The
with
thought
stuff for
occurred
myself.
to me, so
L.
I kept a watch going. If he shows up, the police will know. Are you worried? He's just one of plenty you've turned your back to, after all.
I'd be like that, though. You need to ask, what's this game all about? Bloody hell, that's just pretty sure. As for what this game's all about, oh boy! It's, beating up teenagers outside and stealing their 5 yen to that time you guys dated a kid who won their father's approval. Spent half his gangster business hours playing on the professional Hot Wheels circuit. It's certainly not Doug. Quite old man Yowie. It's not. Well, most of the games follow this guy right here, Kazuma Kiryu, and his adventures in the Yakuza. You just, if you like beat 'em ups, action RPGs, that kind of deal, play it now. Go, leave. This is like the 10th game. Go play Zero right now. Do it. Anyways.
I can't help but be curious. Of course I want to know how they're all doing.
That's so. Glad you finally said it.
Got
I feel
it
the
all.
same way in your shoes. It's time to do something about that.
Tell me what you want from me, Date-san.
I thought I'd been clear. This whole bucket kick list of yours is an opportunity. You and the Daidoji can stay honest with each other while we get you some closure on things. Leave everything to me. Akiyama too. I'll dig him up somehow.
Date-san.
Who else out there do you need to see? Think. Kamurocho's got a lot of faces. You spent practically half your life on those streets.
The people who meant the most to me are dead. Kazuma-san, Yumi, even Nishiki. I still visit their graves. In fact, I was just there recently. To say I'll be with them soon.
God's sake. All right, let's focus on the ones who are still above ground. Because, like it or not, that includes you, for now. So who else,
I think GTA 5, but Japanese, more linear RPG style, has weird subplots like having dance fights with Michael Jackson, doing that karaoke. What Michael Jackson normally? So there's a character in this game called Miracle Johnson, and he's just Michael Jackson. But yeah, a lot of people liken it to a Japanese Grand Theft Auto. I mean, like, you know, they're both open world-ish and focus on crime. But this one's less so you, like, going around doing crime. Well, I mean, it is, but this one has a bit, like, you don't commit Grand Theft Auto. You don't, like, go on the streets and just shoot random people for funsies and then run from the cops. Any fleeing from the cops is always the main story-related event.
Date-san, spending time with you is good enough. Really, you're the best friend I've held on to.
That's very sweet of you and all, but promise that you'll give it more thought. I mean, I know there's more than just me.
Kamurocho locals that I knew. Well, I guess there's Kazuki and Yuya.
There you go. That's a great call, in fact. Kazuki and Yuya. They're doing well, last I checked.
Who's the Stardust? Yeah, the Stardust hosts. I'm gonna have to play something. It's so damn good. There's a reason it's like I've got over 100 different series I'm tracking. There's a reason Yakuza is one of the few I've actually completed.
Is that so?
Yep, now that we have that settled, I only have to come up with a plan. Some way the Daidoji faction will write off as a coincidence, just in case. Like with Taichi, we need the perfect setting. Give me a bit of time.
Whatever you say. I'll go along with this because I trust you. Thanks, Date-san.
Stop it. This is something I want to do. There's no need for one word of appreciation.
I know what I'm gonna have for dinner. Smell it in the air. Beat up or shoot every other person you see with your magic lightning fists magic powers. That 12-year-old squared up to you first, so it's always self-defense. The cops don't care, you pay your taxes. Yeah. Is it gonna be vast sums of cocaine? Perhaps. We do a little cocaine.
It's so cold out. Let's get something warm to eat.
Oh, well in that case, how about ramen?
Hello?
It's Date, Kiryu. Could you come to the Harbor Light if you're free?
Date, you interrupted my goddamn
Be sure that you're ready.
thing.
Understood. I'll come soon.
Fucking shit nut. Shit ass motherfucker. Well, I do have to reminisce first.
That's nostalgic.
I sounded like a geezer just now. Dude, what if Sunhee is, like, one of the dual protagonists in future games? Like, if Kiryu actually finally is allowed to bite the bullet.
It's so cold out. Let's get something warm to eat.
Oh, well in that case, how about ramen?
Let's get soba.
And so we reach an impasse.
More like
Here you
infinite
go. How
bath.
about you make the call?
Real.
Ramen sound good?
Soba all the way, yeah?
I'm a ramen guy, I'm sorry, Sunhee.
You. Why?
I knew you were a man of taste, Kiryu-san.
Miso ramen, with butter on top. The butter melts into the broth like cream. It coats the noodles and the chashu. Perfect for cold winter nights.
Huh. Okay. Ramen it is.
Well, that was easy.
Sam
Kiryu-san,
butter.
Ever think about being a food critic?
Why? I was just trying to explain my decision.
I wish I could describe things the way you can. Like a modern revolution in noodles and soup.
You know, sometimes it's less about what's being said than who's saying.
What's that supposed to mean?
Namba, let's just get some food.
Poor Nanba. The only way Kiryu bites the bullet is if he's in a bullet-eating buffet contest for some reason barely tangible to the plot to win a bet. No, wait! Rubber Bullet Cafe? Alright, anyway, back to the Harbor Light. Rubber bullets? Is he going against Saejima? What? That's crazy.
I actually slept well last night.
That's good for you, Namba. I'm so proud of you.
Good, you here? Have everything?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Let's go.
Straight over to Stardust. Kazuki and Yuya are both working there today. Hope you're prepared for this. We're giving that bucket list some weight to it.
Hell yeah. First class at 8 tomorrow, but it's going to be my first day tomorrow, so I'm going to be a bit early. I gotta crash. You have fun with that, Koke. Thanks for popping on. I appreciate it a lot.
And there it is. Kamurocho's prevailing host club, Stardust.
Prevailing, huh? They've come a long way, I suppose.
Obviously, the Jingon occupation brought some drastic changes a while back. Now it's returned to its
Yay
more
for
traditional
Japanese
roots,
class.
so to speak.
Hell yeah.
That Kazuki boy's always had a vision.
You're not kidding. That's not just traditional. It's downright nostalgic.
Huh?
Damn, you got a haircut?
Yuya.
Huh. Honestly, things never change. Right in the middle of the street.
Like I give a shit who you're with. The Tojo clan couldn't even get protection money from us. Get out of here. Don't come back again.
Oh, fuck. Who do you voice? Who do you voice?
But the best you got for me? Real Kamurocho natives sneeze better threats. Let me teach you. Never screw with the big boys.
Who does Yuya voice? Yuya's English. Who does?
Hey, isn't that... Oh, my gosh! Kazuki-san! He's the coolest! And Yuya-san's here too! I'm ascending.
Nicely done, Yuya. You're as fearless as the day I met you.
Kazuki-san. I'll cover the outside. You worry about business on the inside.
I'll find out after this. Awesome.
You know how boring it is without you in there? Come.
There's a few different games I'm sure he's from. Chad, they're so gay. They...
On it.
Stardust knows their patrons.
Wow! So chic! Stardust! I want to marry this place!
Seems as popular as ever, huh?
I suppose so. I appreciate you helping me get one last look at them.
Let's slow down. Hey, that was the owner just now, right? Hell of a show.
Oh, yeah, wasn't it?
Those crooks were looking for protection money? Amazing how you all beat them back. And by the looks of it, business is booming for you boys.
Oda and Tachibana levels of homosexual.
Pretty old-fashioned as host clubs go. Our competitors like to say we're behind the times. But Kazuki-san's a great boss, and with him in charge again, we're all eager to work here. The fact that he still pulls in such young fans is especially motivating. Us young bloods have to keep up.
I'm glad to see people still admire Kazuki and Yuya.
That'll never change. They've always been a different breed. And Kamurocho fixtures for decades. Most people have forgotten by now that the Jingon Mafia took this place some time ago. They had money, weapons, people. Things got really rough for a bit.
Jingon used Stardust to launch their Kamurocho expansion. It was a smart play.
Oh, mister, you know your stuff. Have you heard the entire history behind it all? As to why the Jingon was targeting Kamurocho in the first place, I mean. You see, the Korean Mafia was beaten, badly, by Tojo Clan Yakuza back in the 80s. Meaning, no offense, you two look like you might have been around back then. Do you know about the Dragon of Dojima?
I've heard of him.
Yep, I've heard the name before at least.
I figured. No one who knows anything about Kamurocho wouldn't know Kazuma Kiryu, after all. Yeah, Kiryu-san was a legend who kicked the Jingon out almost single-handedly. Kazuki-san and Yuya, though, had the misfortune of being his friends. So, when the Jingon Mafia
really
finally came
funny.
back, they went straight for Stardust and Retribution. You could say Kazuki-san was just another victim of Kazuma Kiryu's legacy of violence.
Huh. Not exactly sure that's accurate. You know?
Don't you think? I gotta say, this city's story has always been about honest people paying for the underground sins. At least the Jingon are dead and buried now, anyway. Kiryu-san too, so I've been told. And with all of them gone, it fell to Kazuki-san to rebuild on his own. It kills me to think of him having to bow his head to every moneylender in town. If those criminals could hear me from hell, especially Kiryu, I'd have some words for him.
I see. Fair enough. I'd say you've got a point.
Hey.
Thanks for your time. Hope we didn't bother you.
No, of course not. No bother at all, sirs.
Hey, where are you going? This isn't what we came for.
No, the fuck he does not.
Kazuki and Yuya are coming to Serena in a little while.
Don't tell me you invited them there.
I'm not saying you have to reveal yourself. It's just a chance to hear them, see how they're really doing.
No. I saw for myself they're doing well. And I've heard enough.
Oh, come on, don't say that. I promise you, whatever that toddler of a host said, Kazuki and Yuya don't agree with him. I've never heard them utter one word of resentment.
Even still,
Honestly, just come upstairs. What's a Kamurocho trip without revisiting this place anyway? Think of it as part of the tour.
You should fuck up and follow Dante. True.
Ah, there you are. Good to see you, Kazuki, Yuya.
Likewise. Thank you for inviting us.
Not every day the legendary detective of Kamurocho asks you out for drinks.
Is that the kind of barefaced flattery Stardust customers get treated to, Yuya?
That wasn't flattery. Everyone knows I speak my mind, pure and simple.
All right, all right.
Hey, by the way, this place is empty. You didn't, reserve the whole bar for us, did you?
Not at all. This is the slow time of night.
Fuck it, I'm
Always
looking it up
clears out
myself.
around now.
Come on, Yuya. Don't be presumptuous.
Okay, Kazuki-san, but I bet you were thinking the same thing.
Here it is, trying to clear your name by muddying mine. I apologize for that, Date-san.
Oh, get this, Date-san. Know what happened earlier? Some small-timers actually came around for protection fees.
Yeah, I saw. Happened to be down the street during the confrontation. Well fought. Don't tell anyone I said that. Technically, I probably should have arrested you.
How are you always so up to date?
Rolling on Stardust's front door just now? Gotta say, it actually brought back memories.
Yeah? Of what sort?
Huh. Do you have to ask? I'm sure we're all thinking the same thing.
Yep. Dead to rights, yeah?
Come on, don't keep me in suspense.
Back in the day, Yuya would hurl Yakuza hither and yon from our doorway. Let's say for one, Kiryu-san, naturally.
I get it now. Of course he'd come to mind.
Hard to believe that was almost 20 years ago now.
Yeah. Crazy. I can count on one hand the fights I've lost in my life, but I've never felt strength like his before or since. That first night, he looked just like any other mid-rank soldier come to squeeze us.
Huh. Little did you know you were picking a fight with the Dragon of Dojima.
Time never slows down, huh? Soon, Kiryu's
Nekomaru need die!
For as long as I knew him when he was alive.
Yuya keeps a bottle on
That
reserve just in
explains
case he
it.
ever shows up again someday. One of our most expensive bottles, in fact. Doesn't exactly help our bottom line.
Well,
Sorry.
Yuya's not alone there. Sometimes I'm stunned he's been gone so long.
Bet everyone in this district who ever met the guy feels that, now and again.
Maybe.
That's what I know him
Still,
from.
he had a way of
Banging
bringing
Rampa.
trouble wherever he went, wouldn't you say? Stardust must have surely suffered over the years because of him, no? Your doorman has something of a grudge against him, in fact.
Can't in good faith deny that, I guess. Talk about someone the world just has it out for. There were times he'd waltz in, and you'd know a storm was coming. I don't know. Do you think Kiryu-san would forgive me if he heard me say that?
It's fine. If you're still carrying this with you, might as well let it out.
Okay. The thing is, no one ever took the brunt of it worse than Kiryu-san himself. When that man clenched his jaw and furrowed his eyes, all your doubts would disappear.
I'll never forget the first time we met. He was ready to overthrow the Tojo clan, all on his own. But then, he found a little girl worth 10 billion yen, and decided to protect her like she was his own blood. After that, Kiryu-san became an icon to the city. Anyone who knew him knew the courage he could instill. Every twist and turn, all our troubles and hard times felt bearable then.
Yeah, that's what Kiryu-san was to us. That's why it's so hard to believe he's gone for good.
Hey, Date-san.
Hmm?
Why tonight? Why invite both of us here all of a sudden? Did anything happen recently?
What do you mean?
I wonder. News of Kiryu-san, perhaps? A sighting, a rumor, a word? Some sliver of evidence somehow suggesting that his death was a feint?
Don't do this to yourselves. I'm sorry, but I called you because I felt like seeing some old friends.
I see. And that's all it is?
Come on. Can you blame us for hoping for something more?
You too.
Kazuki-san likes to say that Kiryu-san deserves to have us honor his legacy. That's why Stardust was worth all the scraping and clawing it took to get it back.
Yeah, that must have been difficult. But from the looks of it, Stardust has truly recovered. Kamurocho itself even, like the city's healing from Tenkaichi Street out.
Don't walk your ass into
For the
that room,
first
right?
time in a long time. I think I'd be proud for him to visit us again. I'd like him to know that we're still standing. I suppose I understand Yuya and his bottle now.
It's all right. I have a feeling he's damn proud of the both of you. Believe me, there's not a doubt in my mind. I should apologize for dragging you all the way up there. I know you're busy.
You don't have to do that. I appreciate all the work it took.
Kazuki and Yuya, well, feel free to tell
Stop
me
it.
I was right. Those two have always looked up to you. Maybe Kamurocho can become a little bit better if its people don't forget the man who fought for it. How was it hearing all that?
It was good. I felt happy. Like listening in on your own funeral, though.
Yeah, that's understandable, I suppose. Although, what better way to find perspective on the life you've led than that? No one expects they're the poor bastard everyone will say good riddance over. Except maybe you. You think you only ever put people in danger. I'm gonna prove to you you're wrong. I'm working on another clandestine reunion. Stay in touch until then.
Thanks for the drink. See you again soon.
Good night, Kiryu. Do your best to hold on to what they said.
Kiryu moment. What? I can call them its pound mates? That's funny. I love that. Pua pounding they made. Not really appreciated Date until this game, I'll be real. No, real. He doesn't really have that big of a role outside of Fen and like Zero. British dudes, probably. Oh, they're only level. Oh, that's unfortunate for them.
Here we go. You want to fight? Time to put you down. No begging for mercy now. Yeah. Want some?
Open wide. Here I go. That's how you do it.
Essence of pistol, show you mean business.
And that's the end of it.
Hey.
I miss Essence of Orbital
Dante
Laser.
here, Kiryu.
So true.
If you have time, come to Harbor Light, will you?
Best move.
Sure.
Ha 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 ha!
That's nostalgic.
I remember that boss fight. It wasn't all that difficult, I'll be real. He wasn't kidding when he said the next one was soon. He meant in 15 minutes.
Good to see you. I assume you're... Good. As it happens, there are a few familiar faces visiting Eugene's show at the moment.
I suppose that's pure coincidence.
Would you believe I didn't invite them? The Seiryu clan did. To prepare for the dissolution, Ebina has been in touch with regional families across Japan.
Are we gonna visit Goda?
These two have come to answer his call.
Oh no.
All the way from Hiroshima. Onomichi, actually.
Onomichi?
A Yomei Alliance subsidiary, the Hirose families Tagashira and Matsunaga.
Interesting.
You're in the Eugene show right now.
Huh. Tagashira. Matsunaga.
They're here to investigate the Seiryu for themselves. Unfortunately, Captain Nagumo couldn't make it.
Investigate, you said?
If Ebina's dissolution succeeds, every Yakuza group in the country will feel its effects. No matter where they're located, no family can ignore Yokohama right now. So, Tagashira and Matsunaga are here to survey and report back on behalf of the Yomei.
Wow. They're representing all of Hiroshima, that means.
The Hirose family might have started small, but they've been making a name for themselves. Many would credit their old patriarch Toru for that. He died doing wet work for the former Yomei chairman. He died loyally. As such, he left behind a family worthy of respect. They report directly to the chairman now. Which means your boys are officers of the main family. They're trusted with a lot these days.
Fancy.
I see. How about that?
What's wrong? You've got that look on your face. You don't want to see him?
It isn't that. Not exactly. I'm worried how they'd react if they knew I survived.
Why? Think they'd take it poorly?
The Hirose family was small, but they were as tight-knit as any family I've seen. As soon as I entered their lives, that all changed. And Hirose's death was a direct consequence of that. If I'd never set foot in Hiroshima, Tagashira and the others might still have their boss. I never apologized to them. In fact, I took the easy way out by going into hiding. How could I ever show my face to them again?
Who said you'd show your face? Hang back, just like with Kazuki and everyone. Hear Tagashira himself say what they think of you. Honestly, you should get how this works by now.
Hey, Kiryu, you dumb fuck.
Remember, Hiroshima is part of your legacy. The last heroic stand of Kazuma Kiryu. Tagashira and Matsunaga saw history made there. Don't you find the prospect intriguing? Hearing their thoughts on your final moments?
That's a sad way of putting it. You make it sound like I'm some voyeur.
Can't say that to elderly beings.
Either way, the timing of their Eugene show trip is perfect for us. Don't question serendipity. They're drinking at a bar nearby, right now. Let's not miss them. See them there, Kiryu? Those are your boys.
Yeah. It's like they haven't changed at all. Same as when we met. Well, not completely.
Stare.
It's strange seeing them with subordinates of their own.
It really is. Watch A Wonderful Life and A Christmas Carol make that a big part
How long
of
they gonna make this wait? Came all the way to
Perhaps.
Yokohama for this?
They're treating us like dirt here. Supposed to be honored guests. Seiryu hospitality, my ass. We're Hiroshiman dignitaries for crying out loud.
Doesn't seem like they're in a good mood.
Are they that pissed off that a girl hasn't sat down with them yet? Really?
Not sure. Hard to tell from just eavesdropping.
Right then. I'll take it from here. Let's get a better look at these big shots, huh?
Date-san, what are you doing?
The Daidoji faction doesn't own me, in case you've forgotten. I can say hi to whomever I want.
Date-san! Damn it.
And just who might you be?
Tokyo Metropolitan Detective Makoto Date. Are you two familiar with me?
We look like guys with lots of top friends. Go polish your badge. Should warn you, these two pups ain't housebroken. Any closer and they might bite you.
Hey, calm down. There's no need to be a prick.
The hell? You got your head screwed on wrong, or you just want to die, old man?
Whoa, hold a second, Tagashira. Tokyo detective named Date, he said. Kiryu Aniki had a buddy called that, right?
Huh? Now that you mention it, wait. So then what's he doing here?
You're Hirose, Tagashira and Matsunaga, correct? Be happy to buy you boys a drink. I'm off duty, not looking to bust anyone. Just want some company. Same as you two, from what I can see.
Yeah, well, the girls here ain't exactly swarming us.
You sure about this, Aniki? I mean, knocking them back with the fuzz?
You heard him. Man's off duty right now. We're just three assholes, no titles and nothing. This way, we never drank with the enemy team. Yeah, that's what you're saying, right, Dante-san?
Yeah, couldn't have said it better myself.
Well, all right then. Matsunaga Aniki says you can buy his drinks. You can buy his drinks.
Good, I appreciate it.
I feel like I've heard Matsunaga from like a movie or something. I don't know which one though.
Let me ask you both something. You sounded pretty pissed off before. Why was that? It's never just because of the girls.
Nah, it wasn't about that. Yokohama's a long trip for us, and we're being treated like hicks. There's ex-Yakuza all over town, and they're eyeing us like we got a disease.
The Seiryu clan sure as hell not offering to cut us into anything worth a damn. Why even invite us? Too worried about their own profits taking a hit.
I mean, look around. They're scoping us out from every angle. They all stare, but nobody says as much as hello.
Wait a second. You mean everyone here is Yakuza?
Eugene shure's got ex-Tojo and Omi guys crawling around like roaches right now. We're doing fine for ourselves out west in Hiroshima. Only came by to be courteous.
What he means is the Yomei Alliance asked us directly, and we followed orders.
I wonder, is your table so barren because they're trying to ice you out?
Maybe women around here are smart enough not to drink with a couple of small-town bumfucks.
Say that again, asshole!
Whatever it is you're looking for here, you're not gonna find it. So screw off.
Oh, whoa, 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 big talk from men that what got dissolved, huh? You bastards really want to throw down, huh?
Go ahead! Nobody cut our family's balls off!
Whoa, Hiroshima thugs are all talk, right? I'm sure we can take them. Catch the next train home, fuckers! Or we'll punch your ticket for you!
Huh? Who the hell's that?
Hey, you need to stay back, damn it. Kiryu.
Huh?
Kiryu, Kiryuin.
Kiryuin? Date-san, you know this guy?
Oh, no. I mean, maybe.
Hiroshima's dignitaries should know better than to disrespect the cities they visit. This is how blood starts running.
What's your deal?
We'll handle this from here. Right, Date-senpai?
Yes, of course. This is my junior partner, Kiryuin. Okay, everything's settled? You two leave while you can.
You're out of your mind. This ain't no one's fight but ours.
Damn it, stop. You're in enough crap already. Stay back.
Think I'll enjoy this.
Never thought he'd say Kiryu say
Let's do it.
senpai.
What's the whole...
Watch this shit. The fucking Kiryu shirt. Oh. Oh.
You're through.
Oh. The goddamn.
Don't mess with me.
No begging for mercy now.
Hot damn. I know, right? That shit's crazy.
Hell yeah. On to the next level.
Ah! Ain't this a story from back home? Who knew a
Would she
junior
do that to
detective
me?
could throw
What?
haymakers like that?
What is wrong with you?
Only out here would you find a cop stronger than a Yakuza.
Stronger. He's good, but I wouldn't go that far.
What? Huh? Did you say something?
Yeah, I get it now, though. No wonder
I
Tokyo
could have
PD
sworn
got
you
these
said
Yakuza
something.
knew it so bad, huh? Right, champ?
Sorry about
Boone, my fault.
He doesn't.
I'm sure.
That's a good quality in people. Strong and silent. Actually, it reminds me of a guy we knew.
Yeah, you know, I was thinking the same thing.
You know, if she didn't,
Curiosity.
I expect her to pop on right now
Oh?
and claim so.
Something about this quiet son of a gun reminds me so much of him.
Huh. Is that so? I'm not sure. After all, I've known Kiryu much longer than you two would have. No offense, but he's much cooler than this one.
No, you know what? That's a very good point. I mean, look at him. The guy, sure. Look at this guy. I mean, Kiryanaki was way more badass.
Okay, probably so.
Although, strange how alike your names are. Kiryu, Kiryuin, right?
Both names sound tough, I'd say. Except Kazuma Kiryu. Whew. Man, that name's just on another level for us. From the moment we first met him, he redefined what the Yakuza meant.
That he did.
Oh. What did
Stare.
he do for you? Was it even a change for the better, do you think?
That's hard to say. Kiryu Aniki guided us through dark times. Our patriarch Hirose died. So did Chairman Kurusu. Onomichi's big secret came out, and it's still getting attention. And then, the man we took as our Aniki got killed. Could have asked him so much more. Just stormed in one day and fixed up
This
messes.
guy's hair is a crime in and of
Throwing out
itself.
every rotten weed that sprung since World War II. Now, the police say that Kazuma Kiryu took all the other mysteries with him to his grave. But that's gotta be a load of bull. They gotta know more than they're telling us.
Plus, all the big shot politicians got their asses saved by the cover-up. Those, Daidoji, what do you call them? Of course, they're the reason the Ome Alliance made us a direct subsidiary.
I guess the Hirose family came out all the better thanks to Kiryu Aniki at the end of the day. Nowadays, we got way more prestige. The Onomichi locals tease us about it, though.
I think that's a good thing. Huh? Wouldn't you agree?
But putting all that aside, there's something about the whole thing that still hurts.
Yeah, you got that right.
What is it, if I may ask?
The Hirose family's down to just 3 proper members between Captain Nagumo and us. Our youngest officer was named Yuta. He's off in Okinawa living his dream life.
Yuta.
Good for him. But his Yakuza just feels like things are never gonna be as good as they were then. Kiryu Aniki inspired us to heights we never imagined ourselves in.
Seriously, Kazuma Kiryu's final battle, and we were there to see it. Hiroshima woke up for one big, incredible moment. Then went back to being the same old sleepy town as it ever was. Just empty and tired.
Helps knowing Patriarch Hirose would have wanted it that way. Plus, he got to spend his last minutes fighting Kazuma Kiryu with everything he had. When he died, it looked like he was at peace.
Yeah, I will never forget that.
For the old man, part of it must have been finally not having to do Takeru Kurusu's dirty work anymore. Even still, he was a model Yakuza, and he died a Yakuza's death.
More and more, I've been getting into dumbass fights like that one. Just looking to cash my chips in.
If you two hadn't stopped us, we might have died bleeding out in this cheap hostess bar.
Now that's a Yakuza's death.
Just a red stain on a tacky carpet. A long ways from home. How the hell did it get this bad without us even noticing? Between Hirose-san and Kiryu Aniki, all we talk about anymore is the ones we lost. Same old shit every day, over and over. They could see us right now, they'd be ashamed. And you know what? It was seeing Kiryu-san fight just now that made me realize it.
Say that again.
Funny how little things like that can open your eyes. What's going on now? Are you leaving? I'm still buying. No need to quit early.
That's all right. We're headed home. Seiryu clan's been investigated by us enough, I'd say. Right now, all I want is to tell Captain Nagumo everything that happened here tonight.
Oh, what will you say to him?
That over in Jinsho, we finally met someone Kuryaniki might have seen something in. Now, Cap will never believe us, not in a million years. He'll say we're drunk and stupid. But I'm gonna tell him, even if it shouldn't have been possible, I saw what I saw tonight.
So did I.
Oh, well, that's great. All right, I won't keep you any longer.
In that case, let me say one last thing to you both. The Seiryu clan's plot, all these Yakuza amassing underneath them, they can't be trusted. Hiroshima needs to stay as far out of this as it can.
With respect and all, no shit, Detective. That Ebina's a smooth-talking swindler, but the Yome Alliance ain't dumb enough to fall for it. Hiroshima will steer clear of the conflict. Promise you that.
Of course, Kiryu-san. Your advice is appreciated. We're bidding Yokohama farewell now, if that's all right.
Okay. Nice meeting you.
It's good to see you, Kiryu-san.
Maybe I'm crazy, but I get the feeling they might have figured you out.
Maybe they did.
Sheesh. your boys ended up in that brawl, it could have painted a target on
They
the
knew.
entire Yomei alliance.
They knew.
And to avoid getting sucked into war,
You can tell.
thing would be to cut off the Hiroshima.
The way they said Kiryuin-san.
Yeah. That said, it was reckless of you to jump in there. Don't come crying to me if you get busted.
Do you think I'm blaming you?
Chat, did they know?
I'm very grateful. If not for your initiative, I never would have spoken to those two again. Back in Hiroshima, I made a mess of things, and I left without fixing them. I didn't deserve to know what happened next. But I was always curious.
And I'm glad we did what we did.
Thanks for the drinks. I'll see you again.
Till then, good night, Kiryu.
Alright, we got that over in the corner there that I still gotta get. Uber dog. Go back to that nightclub, drink your free special Kiryu booze.
This brings back memories.
Alright, next up, we've got a guy down here. Kiryu titties. Can't believe we're showing those raw on
I
stream.
hear that place has good soft serve.
Says they use almond jelly. That does sound good.
Soft serve. I have to admit, it brings up bitter memories.
But ice cream's supposed to be sweet.
Nanchan, what do you mean?
Back at my old job, the boss once sent me out for soft serve. I wanted to get back quick to impress him, so I ran. Then I stumbled, and it dropped.
Oh no! You had to go all the way back and get more?
No way. I didn't have that kind of time. Plus, I'd only spilt the ice cream.
No. Don't tell me.
Sean.
No, I grabbed it and put it back on the cone.
What?
Of course, I didn't see how much dirt and crap got
What's
in it.
wrong with
I
you?
handed it to my boss.
Ugh, he must have been pissed.
I told him, promise next time I'll take a less dirty street.
That was the best you could offer.
Shameful may it be, all this talk is making me want some soft serve.
Hey, Nambu-kun. Gonna get some for us?
Have you been listening?
Cat. Hi, Cat. Sorry, Cat. I gotta beat some people up real quick.
It's my turn.
You're in it now. Let's do it.
In for the kill! Oh, tough stains are just the worst. There we go. Sparkling
No
green.
begging for mercy now. Have fun with this. It's
You want some?
Brace yourself!
Here we go.
Wanna play, do we?
Get serious.
Huh? You want some?
Nice.
Let's do it.
I'll be off night, guys. Take care. Indeed. Thanks for popping on, chat, but I appreciate it a lot. You have a good night. I retract my previous statement. Namba is like a weed juice is alive.
You're through.
Oh.
Don't mess with me.
Now we're talking.
Wanna play, do we?
Watch this. It's showtime.
Allow me.
Why is life falling apart? What?
I'm on a roll. Let's go.
No, don't heal. What the you asshole? I'm gonna actually kill you for that. Why can't I just live in Minecraft and be silly? True, I agree.
Cool. Open wide.
You're going to regret this.
Back attack, back attack, let me back attack. Ooh. No! God damn it! If only it let me back attack. Had a really shitty day. Very happy you got streamed. You're so legally required to eat food. You're required to eat food, motherfucker.
What's the holdup?
But seriously, that was fucking annoying. I did eat food. Pixar, it didn't happen.
Try to block this. Oh, tough stains are just the worst.
Miss? What are you talking about, bro?
You're going to regret this. In for the kill. Oh, tough stains are just the worst.
What the fuck?
This is the worst.
Here we go.
Cool.
Sonny, you just not gonna do anything there?
Brace yourself.
I'm on a roll. Let's go.
Allow me.
What do I do?
You want pics of my stomach contents? Yes.
You have a winner.
I need you to swallow a camera, take a picture, throw the camera back up, and then upload a picture to
Learn
the
more every
Discord.
day.
There's more
As
where
some
this
of
came
I think
from.
I'm getting better at
Look at
this.
me go.
Oh, cats are so cute. It's a shame my place doesn't allow them.
Could always try a cat cafe, right?
Look at that
There are
fucker.
those around.
That's for sure.
Why he look
I
like
actually did
that?
go to one once. The regulars there gave me the who's who on all the cats. At first I appreciated them filling me in, but
Got pretty annoying, huh?
I
No.
mean, I wouldn't go that far, but I ended up spending more time with them than the cats.
They try to show off their rank, huh? Well, I'm sure they didn't mean anything by it.
Yeah, I kind of just kept my mouth shut. Oh, what if the cafe separated all the seats and each table gets their own cat? Wouldn't that be great? Then you can give all your attention to just them.
That sounds more like a cabaret club. Things are going well.
The Cabaret Club. Alright, let's beat these fuckers up. Become obsessed with sheer nail polish. This is terrible news.
Let's do it.
That means nothing to me, I'll be real.
Now we're talking. Have fun with this. It's
Here we go.
Sheer nail polish is a sort of see-through nail polish, like shiny tint instead of solid color. Gotcha, I see, I see.
open wide.
Very buildable, looks like jelly. Huh. Every time I see that horrible number.
It's my turn.
Allow me.
No begging for mercy now.
I'll take you on.
What an eyesore.
What's the holdup?
Let's do it.
Miss!
Here we go.
You're ready now. You want time to put you down. Now we're talking. Watch this. It's time. I'll take it.
You got him.
It's my turn.
Yeah. This beat goes so hard. Indeed, they got a pretty good soundtrack.
No begging for mercy now. Cool.
Nice.
You're going to regret this.
I have to pee, don't go see Nate until I get back.
Here we go.
Honestly, given he hasn't called me already, it might be a little bit.
Now we're talking. Have fun with this. It's
Nice. Finish this fucker off. No mercy. Nice.
Waste of my time.
And then, doing better than learning more every day.
I'll take it. Excellent.
Strong.
Gee, thanks.
Oh no, Michi!
Ah, that takes me back.
Could use this. Alright, what's next? Got this over here. Sunlight Castle. Retirement home. Castles.
Feels like just yesterday.
Then we got this one down the road. I'm back. Welcome back.
You know,
We talked
got
about
really
Onomichi and Castle
I enjoy
splitting
a
in
cup
two.
of tea. And I notice a lot of desserts are green tea flavor these days.
right? But I'm in it for the process, not so much the flavor. Somehow, I just love making it.
That's a pretty refined hobby.
Sure, it was tough starting out. My tea would be all icky and lumpy, like snot. Now I
Gross.
make a mean cup of matcha. Creamy, foamy goodness. You see, initially I just wanted something to go with my tea cakes. But these days, all I really care about is the arts of tea and honing my brewing technique.
Sounds like the journey replaced the destination. But isn't that how it goes? All right.
Let's beat these guys up.
Show me what you got.
You're going to regret this.
LMAO.
Ready for the knockout? What's the holdup?
Open wide.
No begging for mercy now.
Nice. Zhao has a submissive and readable voice? No. Void when they lie.
I'm on a roll. Let's go.
Sorry to drag my feet.
Take this.
Cool. Let's do it.
So right when he can't admit the truth. He does not. You are insane.
You're going to regret this.
No way, TF2 reference? Getting a back attack from the front.
There's no way to fight.
If you've ever played against a spy, you know what I'm talking about.
You're getting stronger.
I gotta play TF2 again, man. It's been for I kept meaning to do it like when I got back from vacation, but then shit happened. I never got around to it. It was very Japanese. The Jinai Bronze Hotel.
This brings back memories.
God damn it, Kiryu.
Huh, a message from my marketplace app. Guess the bidder wants me to lower the price.
What, they trying to haggle?
Yeah, it's nothing I'll miss, so I can lower it to... Wait, they want half off? In their dreams.
You gonna turn him down?
Yeah, I'll be
That was
losing money with the
unintentional.
shipping costs. Ah, maybe you can buy it, Kiryu-san. I'll do half off for you, no problem.
Yeah? And what would I be buying?
It's a facial toning device.
Right. Things are going well.
I should go to like a restaurant or something. Yeah, I'll go to that one right there. Didn't think you could get hit in this game. I did that in like the very beginning.
Oh yeah, I heard this from Jungi Han the other day.
Hmm?
You use those windmills over in Komijul to power your washing machine, right? You guys still into that?
Oh, you mean wind energy? Of course. We look into that just about every day. The new fan's performance has been optimized to catch even the tiniest breeze.
Wow.
I have literally no memory of
That's
that.
right.
There,
We've
it's
got
been
spin cycle and
a
everything.
long while.
The goal
Almost
is to
half a
generate
year.
stable power, but it's hard to do so with renewable energy.
Probably be a while before you can get the dryer running, huh?
Well, I could always strap you to a bicycle. I'm sure that'd do the trick.
I think I'll pass.
Done with a coward.
いらっしゃいませ。
Let's see. Rice, rice, rice. Rice. Oh. Yeah, I'm not actually sure what else. But
Looks
Real
good.
native.
there we go.
Man,
Oh, carbs
just
on
can't
carbs.
resist a combo of rice.
Oh, it is rice. Rice, rice,
I
rice.
get you. It's
I
a
think.
match made in heaven.
That does sound good. But have you ever tried bibimbap? Now that is heaven.
Yeah, that does sound tempting. But you're pretty greedy, Sachan. Ordering 2 main dishes.
What? No, I just meant either one is good.
Then what do you think about eating rice with bibimbap as a side dish?
Wouldn't that be like eating okonomiyaki with rice? The amount of carbs alone would make that immoral. Not that I'd complain.
Okay, then 1 order of rice and bibimbap for Sachan.
Hey, no, I don't want that. I'll get fat. Anyway, that's not what I meant at all.
Guys, this is our chance to finally enjoy some barbecue together. Let's just order some meat.
Kiryu needs some meat.
Please, my plate.
Food.
ありがとうご
Japan found new energy via magnetism for a new automotive engine. To find that article back in question, you'll be interested. Call Majima up. That he's real good at outcome. That reminds me. This place reminds me of my history with the Xinguang Mafia. Immediately thinks of being shot. Ah, what a time. I'm feeling nostalgic.
Ah, that takes me back.
Ah, that takes me back. Alright, what else we got? Got some shit over here. Excuse me, gamers.
Bring it on.
Takes me back to that time where someone fucking shot me. So true.
In for the kill! You asked for it. This'll do it.
Here we go.
Nice block.
You're in it now. Time to put you down. Cool.
Kick him into the water. Make that fucker drown.
Right there. You're going to regret this.
A good friend of mine that's finally getting into Yakuza has a weird beef with Tachibana. I don't have the heart to tell him how genuinely wrong he
Moving up
is.
in the world.
Who knew I had it in me?
I mean, to be fair, they kind of make Tachibana out to be the bad guy in, like, the beginning. The ocean. That reminds me of Saejima. Oh, he actually... Why? Wonder why. Isn't as big as the ocean. Starts just fast. Washed up on the beach in front of my house. That's what I was thinking. But I know if I like him for, guys like him usually end up dead.
This brings back memories.
Kiryu's guard has been enhanced to the beast style after guarding the power. Kiryu's physical skills on his next turn will greatly increase. Most damage does get counterattack. Interesting. Alright, alright. He's such a villain, he's gonna betray Kiryu and shit. I have to sit there knowing that Tachibana is just a stupid motherfucker that talked himself into a death sentence. Still, I can't necessarily blame him for thinking that, I suppose.
Dante here, Kiryu. If you have time, come to Harbor Light, will you?
Sure, understood. I'll be there.
She harbor my light. Oh no, how will I ever get past these dangerous foes? I too think of my bald friends when I see the ocean. Alright.
I'm on a roll. Let's go.
Allow me.
Come on. You wanna fight? Now we're have fun with this. And
Yeah.
I'll take you on.
What do you mean you call for backup? Eat my ass.
You're going to regret this.
You're weak.
Here we go.
Let's go.
Nothing personal.
You ain't going nowhere.
Nice.
No begging for mercy now. Cool.
Nice counter.
I'm on a roll. Let's go.
Hooligan Havoc.
That's the point.
Allow me.
Damn!
Give up.
I see why people were singing his praises now. Can't wait for that to reintroduce Kiryu to Nishiki, who's been alive this whole time.
Doing better
Kept so hard, bro. Not even a rubber C4 can save that motherfucker. Cut class to hang out with Nishiki instead.
This brings back memories.
That would be so funny. Uh-huh. Tisk tisk. I thought I taught you better than that.
Hey, there's a school here. Makes me miss my old uniform.
Oh yeah? When I was a kid, we wore those old high-collar ones.
Let me
That was a
dream,
long
damn it.
time ago, though.
You can dream in your
Actually,
fan
Kiryu-san,
fictions,
I bet you could still pull it
your
off.
Wattpad stories,
Might
and
be
your
kind of fun to spend a day in
AO3.
uniform again. But unless you've got a time machine, I'd say we're out of...
Oh, my club does a school uniform night. We could always do that. We've even got men's ones too. You should stop by, Kiryu-san.
I guess anything's possible these days. All right.
It's not enough fanfic on AO3 or Tumblr for Nishiki. Be the change you want to see in the world. Hi, Dante. Oh, I didn't mean to order from you, I'm sorry.
Oh, good to see you, Q. I assume...
I'm not good at writing, I just make little silly story ideas. Commission! I don't know.
Our guest this time came all the way from Kyushu. Chief Nakajima of Nagasu Taxi.
Chief Nakajima.
He looked after you during your stint as a cab driver back in Fukuoka, didn't he?
Oh shit.
Hey, what's up? You remember him, right? Don't tell me I wasted my time calling him here.
You didn't. Besides, I wouldn't be that ungrateful. It's just... I never thought I'd see him again. Chief Nakajima was about the only civilian I spent a lot of time with.
You tried running from your past back then, too, didn't you? Even went by the alias Taichi Suzuki and everything. Trouble always finds you somehow. In the past and even now.
You said you called a chief here? How was he? He must be getting along in years now. Did he seem well?
Oh, I don't know. Why don't you go see for yourself?
Uh-oh.
What? Did something bad happen to him?
He's not on his deathbed, is he?
Oh, good heavens, I can't drink that much.
Oh, okay.
Well,
You scared me, Dante, you fucking ass crack.
Come on, Mr. Chief, don't be shy. Today's a special treat, isn't it?
Well, you ain't wrong there. Speaking of which, Date-san's not here yet. Wonder what's taking him. This ain't a scam, right?
Oh, we're gonna see his
You're
grave.
not gonna rip me off.
Don't worry. Date-san gave me a rundown. That man's a real detective, you know.
Date-san, what was with that ominous look earlier?
Well, as you can see, he's doing great. Figured it'd make you appreciate the reunion more. Cab company's not
Trolling
exactly
asshole.
doing well.
I see.
The chief does everything he can to keep it going.
That's great. Glad to hear it.
Thought so.
Wait, Date-san, you've never met Chief Nakajima before, right? How did you even get him to come all the way here?
Well, I might have abused a bit of my police authority. Told
What?
him that I wanted to ask him about his former employee, Taichi
Missing your
Suzuki.
suit for that heart attack. So real.
Also told him it was a personal investigation and that we couldn't talk over the phone since the higher-ups don't know about it.
God
I
damn it,
asked if he
Tate.
could come to Yokohama instead.
You do know how suspicious that sounds, right? I'm surprised the chief fell for that.
I offered to cover his travel expenses, so it's basically a paid vacation. His drinks at this club
Tisk,
are even
tisk.
on me. Oh, don't give me that look, man.
What? I was just worried about you. You're always coming up with all these lies for me.
I thought I told you this before. I'm only doing all this because I want to. Don't sweat it.
10 years ago, he told me himself to come back and work for him again, no matter what. He gave me a hand when I hit rock bottom, and I was never able to thank him for that.
Got it. Guess it'll be on me to tell him all of that.
This place sure is a riot.
10 years, like in the joy.
Maybe I ought to move to Yokohama myself.
Wow, would you really? Then you could come visit me every day. I'll be here waiting.
Boy, I do that and I'll be broke in no time.
Oh. Pleasure meeting you, Chief Nakajima. I'm Date. Been enjoying yourself?
Oh, gosh darn it, I'm sorry. Got a little carried away there. Nearly forgot I was meeting up with you, Mr. Detective.
No need for the formalities. Thanks for coming all the way here. Mind if I take a seat?
Oh, no, not at all. Please do. Still, to think Suzuki-san's name would come up again. But like I told you on the phone, the last I saw Suzuki-san was 10 years ago. How's that even gonna help the police?
Well, truth be told, I knew Suzuki personally outside my work as a detective. Honestly, I just wanted to have a drink with someone else who knew him. Sorry for making a fuss out of this, Chief.
Oh, no, it's fine. You even paid for me to travel here and all. Besides, I feel the same way about Suzuki-san. Wasn't one for words, but I could never forget him. Just that kind of fella, you know. So what happened? Did Suzuki-san cause some kind of incident?
More than you know.
Arrested, is he?
Huh? No, I'm not going to arrest him. See, Suzuki's been dead for a few years now.
Huh? Come again? You ain't pulling my leg or nothing.
You didn't know?
No, not at all. Had no clue. So that's what happened to Suzuki-san? I can't believe my ears. He was always so serious, a real dedicated fella.
Hey, something doesn't seem to be adding up here. Just double checking. You were aware that Taichi Suzuki was a fake name, right?
A fake name? Nah, ain't no way. That doesn't sound right. No siree.
Uh-huh. Okay then, why don't you settle down and hear me out? Taichi Suzuki was a fake name. His real name was Kazuma Kiryu, a Yakuza from the Tojo clan, known as the Dragon of Dojima.
You're talking about the same Suzuki-san? Ah, it's gotta be a lie. Some big mistake. You ever consider that the Suzuki-san I know and the Suzuki-san you know are two different people?
Fine then. So that's how you want to play. Then explain this. Take a good look at this photo. This guy looks real familiar, doesn't he? Perhaps you've seen this on TV before. You're looking at Kazuma Kiryu. Shortly after this footage aired, he was sent to prison, then lost his life in Hiroshima.
Frankly, that don't sound like the Suzuki-san I know.
What? Really?
Guess I should have looked into your story more carefully before coming all the way out here. If I had known we were talking about two different people, I wouldn't have let you pay for my whole trip.
Now hold on, sir. What's with the act?
Huh?
We both know for a fact that Kiryu went by Suzuki in Kyushu. So why are you pretending you don't know him?
Well, I ain't pretending. There was just a little mix-up. Sorry, my mistake. I'll even pay for my own drinks, too. Take care now.
No, wait. please.
I think we're done here. Besides, I ought to get going. Let go!
What has gotten into you?
Nothing. You're just being a bother.
Wait, please. Hey, stop right there, sir.
Ooh, what's going on? Why all the yelling?
Judging by the way you wanted to run from me, I think I get what's going on.
Huh? What about?
You probably did come here to talk about Taichi Suzuki, and maybe squeeze in some sightseeing on the side. But with how you're acting, I'm guessing you saw this recently.
Oh, that's,
Your plans changed when this video started going around. Suddenly, rumors that Kazuma Kiryu is still alive and kicking spread all over the internet, despite his supposed death. Word got to you too, didn't it? Right after you agreed to meet with me here.
I don't know a thing about that.
What's going on?
If Kazuma Kiryu really is alive and in hiding, then you wouldn't want to tip off the police. Even a minor detail about his past runs the risk of endangering him. Long story short, you don't want to sell your friend out to the police. But after coming all the way to Yokohama, it looked just as suspicious to cancel our meeting. It all makes sense.
Bro's got
now.
you figured out, bro.
That's why you're trying to act like you don't know Kazuma Kiryu.
You got the wrong idea. That's completely off.
Where you're coming from, you probably aren't too sure if I really am Kiryu's friend. In that case, it'd be best for you to say I've got the wrong guy. Keep mum and leave your seat. Chief Nakajima, this has all been one huge misunderstanding.
Huh?
Neither Tokyo PD nor the Fukuoka police knew that Kiryu had been employed at Nagasu Taxi. Have you ever gotten a call from the police asking after him? I'm positive you haven't, because I'm the only one who knows about your connection to Kiryu. After all, I heard all of this from the man himself. In fact, he even told me about the first time you two met. He helped out a woman who was being harassed, but let himself get beat up in the process. At the time, he had nowhere to go since he had to cover up his history with the Yakuza. He nearly gave up on life. That's when you entered the picture. You took him on and hired him as a taxi driver. That guy's known as the legendary Yakuza. You think he'd crack in the interrogation room? I heard all of this straight from the horse's mouth. I may not know what's going on in his head, but I consider him my best friend.
Date-san.
Well, that sure explains a whole lot. Guess it can't hurt to trust you then.
How about we turn back the clock? Start fresh,
Indeed.
take it from the top.
Works for me. I found out that Suzuki-san was actually Kazuma Kiryu from the news. Saw him in that Yakuza scuffle up in Kamurocho. Must have been a little while after he left our place. All his old co-workers were pretty shaken up, me included. Sure, I knew he was no run-of-the-mill guy, but I never thought he'd be the legendary Yakuza. Also, just between us, a lot of my employees are hiding scars because of something or other in the past. Same goes for me, too. So I was never, ever gonna rat out Kiryu-san to the police. But the moment I told myself that, news got out about Kazuma Kiryu dying somewhere in Hiroshima.
That must have been shocking.
Of course it was. But now, what the heck even was that video? I can't make heads or tails.
Yeah, thanks for popping up, man.
You know
I
something,
hope you have a good
don't you,
night as well.
Date-san? Is Kazuma Kiryu, is Suzuki-san still alive? Please, Date-san.
Well, I guess it wouldn't be right if I just lied to your face after unraveling all that, so I'm just gonna say no comment.
No comment?
That's not enough for you?
That's great. Real great. Just what I needed to hear.
You know, you're a lot like Suzuki-san. No tact, no skill at lying, and a good man.
This coming from you? You're just as bad at lying.
You got me there.
After getting to know you, Chief, I think I get why he wanted me to pass on a message.
Huh?
When the two of you first met, he had just drifted all the way to Kyushu in order to protect his loved ones from his own past. That was the lowest point in Kiryu's life. In a place with no one he knew, with no one to turn to, with no one to talk to or depend on, until you showed up and lent him the hand he needed.
Mm-hmm.
Words can't describe how indebted he feels to you. Still does, to this day.
Ha, that's so. Then I got something to say to him, too.
And what's that?
The last time I saw Suzuki-san, I left him with these words. You're part of the family now, Suzuki-san. Just be sure to come back to us, no matter what. I still stand by those words today. So if you ever find yourself in trouble, you'll always have a home with us. I'll be waiting for you back in Kyushu. So just remember, you're never alone. Think you could tell him all that from me, Date-san?
Ah.
I think the lowest point in Kiryu's life was when he hired a chicken as manager. Nah, that was the peak. It was all downhill from there. As soon as he left Nugget behind, karma got him.
Thanks again, Date-san. Got to wrap up some unfinished business there. Now the Chief finally knows how much I appreciated him. There's nothing more I can do now.
Come on, don't be like that.
All right, that reminds me. You said I was your best friend?
No, I mean, I was just trying to, well, you know, earn the Chief's trust. I had to.
Your words really cut me to the core. They were comforting in a way, especially in these times. Could you not take back what you said?
Yeah, of course.
Aw.
Hey, you want to hug it out?
I'm not drunk enough for that.
Yeah, figured.
Yo. I'm so glad we get to have them as Dodonko guests. Sorry, Dondoko guests. That's why I'm saying, Dodonkos, because I'm thinking of the Dodongos from fucking Legend of Zelda. Am I gonna reminisce about taxis? I am. Hugh's touch of her stats would hate me forever.
Feels like just yesterday.
That feeling when you just discover a random injury.
Good old photography. Actually, I used to be really into taking pictures.
And you're not anymore?
Well, in the past, I would snap pics of everything around me. But one day, I realized I just couldn't find any more inspiration. Maybe I'd seen it all.
There was this emptiness. Like I had already captured every corner of my own tiny world. But I was just a kid back then. So the memories aren't very sharp.
So even as a kid, you felt your world was small.
Damn. When you put it that way, it sounds like I was a real brat, huh?
Well, if you feel like you've broadened your horizons, maybe give that camera another try. See if anything new's inspired you.
Yeah, it's worth a shot.
Things are going well.
Well, let's get started. You're going to regret this.
Yeah, it's bike time for everybody. When you gotta go to work. 10.
Something
Have fun with this. It's showtime. Come get your
Here we go.
It's over.
Cool.
So I gotta eat some good
Wanna
foods.
play, do we?
Here, I've got this last
Roll. Let's go.
guy here in
Try to block this.
Yokohama, and then I'll go eat and shit.
I doubt
Drink water. You drink water.
No begging for mercy now.
Allow me.
I'm on it. Did you really think you'd win? You should relish this
I'm
moment.
even stronger now.
Hell yeah. Shut up. Shut the fuck up, Sega. They always seem to innovate with every new game they put out. With a lineup like theirs, I'm sure they'll be around for years to come. Makes me wonder what other kinds of games are out there waiting to be played.
Nostalgia.
If I could live forever, I'd play them all. Shut up, y'all. Shut the fuck up. Alright, I gotta... What's this one? Sunrise Bridge. What just happened? Here, I gotta check out... Sunrise Bridge. Sunrise Bridge. There it is. Where's that picture of Obama putting a gold medal on himself? For real, bro. Alright, actual last one here. I'm not sure what the... I gotta check out what the other 5 are. There are a lot of bridges in Ichincho. Whenever I see a bridge, I can't help but think of the countless times I'd have to throw somebody off
This
one.
brings back memories.
That's funny. Alright, we got Yokohama 1 down. Yokohama 2. I think I might meet someone. Can't remember. And these are all... Love a tasty crawfish right now. Shut up, bro.
None.
Oops, I don't know why I made new save data. Anyways, I gotta eat food, and all that shit. So, good note to end it off on. Indeed. It looks like I just gotta go around and hunt down people, and then I gotta go to Kamurocho. But yeah, thanks for watching, y'all. I appreciate it a lot. I'm gonna come back and finish it up at some point. I'm not entirely sure when I'm gonna get the rest of like the Dante parts, but you know, I'll look it up because I know the bucket list is the main thing. So yeah, thanks again. I'm gonna eat and streaming the bucket list. Hell yeah, I gotta stream the rest of it too at some point. So I'll be back. Yeah, thanks again. Peace, y'all.